Hello everybody, I just want to give you a very quick overview on how to access your Adobe Creative Cloud. When you are sitting at a computer with Creative Cloud installed, go down to the Start button. And even though my computer shows it right here, the best way to go is click on All Programs, and you shall see it somewhere within all of the Adobe programs that are installed. And if you just click on Creative Cloud will launch and take you to the sign-in page. So you just type in your Frederick County Public Schools email and your password. Keep in mind that if you change your password for the computer and your email, this password does not change. So click on Sign In, and hopefully you'll remember your password correctly. And once you are signed in, you'll see several tabs across the top. If you click on Assets, this is where you will access any of the projects that you have saved to Adobe Creative Cloud. You get 2 gigabytes of storage, and there's a couple of different ways to get to them. If you click on Files, there's a button that says Open Folder, and here are the projects that I have created in Adobe Cloud. And it does synchronize with Creative Cloud if you complete it on the computer. Um, However, any mobile Creative Cloud projects you create will not show up or download to your computer. So you'll have to use the app for that. If I go back to Creative Cloud, you can click on View on the Web. When you view on the web, it'll automatically log you in and show you all of your files. Over on the left is the navigation bar. If you click on Recent, it'll show you projects that you have worked on recently. Files button, as you would expect, shows all your files that you've created. But here is your mobile creations. This is where you will find anything that was created on your mobile device using one of the free Adobe apps. Notice that this project here is on the mobile area as well as in the recent area. It is because I did export it out to Photoshop and did some additional editing there, and that's why it shows up in 2 different locations. If I wanted to export this, I would just simply click on the little triangle right here and choose the export. I can choose JPEG or PNG. I would go with PNG, it works great for scaling. And then it will download to the downloads folder of your computer, where then you will see it right here. So back in the Creative Cloud menu, if you want to launch one of the apps, you click on the Apps tab, and Adobe wants you to upgrade or update all of the apps quite regularly. However, that can't be done at the school. We need to put in a work order for somebody to come in to upgrade them. So you will find below all of this an area that will be called previous versions. However, at my computer, I don't have that for some reason. Just know that it's down there, and if you click on, it'll say previous versions somewhere, just click on that and it'll show up. When you get to that area, just click on the icon for the app. So we're going to open up Photoshop, and that'll begin to launch, and when it launches, then we'll be able to begin working. You may also get this message about your display driver. That is a physical limitation of our hardware. It's not quite fully compatible. However, it will be able to complete most of the basic things that we do with Photoshop, and we hope that sometime there will be money in the budget to upgrade the machines. So just click OK if you get this. So once it finishes loading, you can either click here to open a project that was saved to your computer somewhere. Notice that I have a section called Creative Cloud Files that automatically appears when you log into Creative Cloud. If you were to be not logged into Creative Cloud, this would not be here, and that's one way that you can tell if you're logged in properly. Another way to tell if you're logged in properly is to click the Help, and you can see how you are signed in down here, and then you know you're properly signed in. You can click New to create a new document. There's several different options and templates that you could use. We can get into that a little bit later, but you've got many, many options to create a new project. And that's all there is to it. There's no need to log out of Creative Cloud because when you log out of your computer, you will be logged in automatically to Creative Cloud the next time you log in. However, you will have to do this each time you log into a new machine. So just keep that in mind. Hope this helps and enjoy Creative Cloud.